Good morning. What's up, family? What's happening with you? Look, I'm here to drop a little knowledge on you about one little subject matter. Making excuses, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling pity for yourself, expecting handouts from people, feeling entitled to certain things in life. Uh, Life don't work that way. Nobody is gonna lose their livelihood or lose anything to lend a helping hand to you. Don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue my words. Um, Most people are generally good at heart and will lend you a helping hand. But that only goes to a certain extent. That only extends to a certain degree. So the best thing I would tell you, first of all, get off your crying horse. Um, Hurry up and get your pity party over with. And get back on your let's get it horse and ride the wave until times get better. Find out what it is, what service you can provide to people, what it is you're good at, what is it that you can do that takes the least amount of effort that you can do pretty well, and make some money off of doing that, off of rendering that service. You know, some people talk about advertisement costs and it takes money to make money. Well, if you're on social media, that's free advertisement right there for one. Craigslist, that's free advertisement for two. Word of mouth, that's free advertisement. What else? Social media, I said LinkedIn. I'm not a big social media person, but Thumbtack, Facebook, those are pretty much free forms of advertisement. Don't expect for anybody to do for you what you want, what you aren't willing to do for yourself. And people are going to see you the same way that you see yourself. So if you're always feeling down on yourself, you have a low self-esteem, you don't think you're capable of doing things, people will see you the exact same way, in the exact same image that you project yourself to them as. So understand that. And I'm not one of those people who feel much empathy for people who are not disabled. If you're not disabled, you have a sound mind, you have all the activity of all your limbs, then please don't expect pity from me. I'm not giving it to you. So get off of your high horse, or get off of your pity horse. Stop throwing your pity party. Get ready to do work. That's what it's going to take. Do work. And those of you sitting around dreaming, thinking, hey, I want this. Wanting ain't going to get it. Wanting is not enough. Wanting ain't never did nothing for nobody. Desire ain't never did nothing for nobody. You need to come up with a plan. And even more so, you need to put your plan into action. Do something. Do something. You can only work that plan you can only write that plan up for so long until you have to act upon it. So understand that. It's not going to be easy. Anything worth having is worth working for. An old saying, but so true. You got to work your butt off, man. I never understood. I hear these people out here, they say, and I hear this on a regular basis. So and I really cannot comprehend the statement when people say, I see this guy's house, or I see her house or his house, and I'm like, God, I wish I had a house like that. Or I'm like, God, how does she afford a house like that? I never understood that. How in the hell can you be envious of somebody that worked their butt off to get whatever it is they have? Even more so, how can you be envious of somebody that worked their butt off to get what they have, and you haven't put in a fraction of the work to get what you're saying you want that they have? How in the hell can you feel envious or jealous of that person, man? I don't get that. I don't get that train of thought. I don't get that state of mind. And And if you keep that state of mind, you keep that thought process, then I guarantee you will never be successful. So listen, man, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop having pity for yourself. Don't expect nobody to give you jack. It ain't happening. Don't expect the wishing fairy to fall out the sky and grant you what it is you always wanted. Don't expect your parents, your brothers, your sisters. Don't expect your job. Don't expect nobody to give you anything. All you can expect is to work your butt off for what it is you want. Plan out what it is you want. And even after you think you have what you want, plan further than that. And in the middle of all of that, be sure you're reaching back to help those who are trying to put a plan into action of their own to be successful. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, man. Life is, ain't nobody giving you nothing. I'm telling me, especially, I'm saying now, I'm not a person that gives handouts. That gives handouts. I don't, because here's my take on handouts, right? You have a perfectly well-bodied, well-able, well-bodied person. Somebody's in their sound mind. Somebody has activities of their own, of all of their limbs. But this person here seems to always have bad luck. I don't believe in that. There's no such thing as always having bad luck. If you always having bad luck, then you always making some jacked up decisions. You always making some jacked up decisions. Something is not right in your life. You're not living right. You understand? So don't use that as an excuse or a crutch either. That you just got bad luck. That bad things just seem to follow you. Come on, man. For real? Nah. I ain't buying it. I'm sorry. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. You got a bad habit somewhere that hasn't been revealed to the public yet. So if you thinking, or if you throwing this pity party for yourself, talking about bad luck, talking about this ain't going right, that ain't going right. Oh, she left me. Oh, he left me. This one don't talk to me. That one don't. Hey, dog, it's you. It's you. Plain and simple. It's you. Look in the mirror. It is you. I promise you, man. I promise you. Something I try to do on a regular basis, every few days, if not every day, I try to do a self-reflection. And in doing that self-reflection, I try to make some changes. And this is something that's constant. It's constant every single day, every single week, every single month. It's constant for your growth. There's no way for you to grow if you don't do an introverted self-reflection of yourself and consciously make a decision to better yourself, to make yourself a better person. You need to do this, man, on a daily basis. On a daily basis. And listen, it's simple, practical things like this that'll help you get to the next level in your life. Because what you're not seeing is, while you blaming everybody else for your shortcomings, for the things you're doing wrong, these are the things that are actually holding you back. These are the things that are actually keeping you from reaching your destiny. These are the things that, the same things you're saying you want, you're making excuses for yourself to keep doing what you are doing or are not doing to not get what it is you're saying that you want. But you don't see your behavior as a problem, so therefore you continue your jacked up behavior. Now, how that sound? Look, guys, I believe in karma. I believe you reap what you sow. I believe you get it how you live. I believe you get out what you put in. Now, that's truly what I believe in life. And if you always surrounding yourself with people who only have a limited imagination, people who only have a limited view of themselves, a limited view of life in general, then you will be an exact replica of those type people. I don't care if it's close relatives. I don't care if it's people you love. I don't care if it's a person you've married. I don't care if it's parents or aunts and uncles. grandparents, best friends. If you keep hanging around those people, then those people's ideologies and ideals will rub off on you. You will become exactly what they are. You will become exactly what those people are. So, if you want to change your life, change your habits, change what it is you do. Do some self-reflection. Look in the mirror. I promise you, it all starts there. I promise you, it all starts there. You don't want to hear it. I know, oh, I was born poor. I was born without this. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. This person's parents had money. That person's parents had money. They don't have no jobs out here. I don't have no transportation. I don't have this. I don't have that. Okay, all that is true. But what are you willing to sacrifice, or what are you willing to give to get what it is that you're saying that you want? Are you willing to move? Are you willing to take a job that's a little harder than what you think it might be? That pays a little bit more? Are you willing to move away from your loved ones? For a little while. Don't have to be forever. Or maybe it is for an extended period of time. Huh? Are you willing to settle for a $500 beater with the heater vehicle? Are you willing to settle for a $1,500, $1,200 vehicle that needs a water pump? A $60, $70, $80 water pump? Don't look that great, but hey, it'll get you from A to B. You willing to settle for that? Huh? You willing to settle for the not so great house, the starter house, the house that's $80,000, $90,000? Not in a great neighborhood, but it's not a war zone. You willing to start right there? What are you willing to sacrifice? Let me touch a nerve right quick. You willing to get off public assistance? You willing to do that? I know. I'm getting cussed out right now. I know. I already know I'm getting cussed out right now. It's cool. I'm cool with that though. I'm trying to help you. I ain't trying to help me. What sacrifices are you willing to make? Huh? What sacrifices are you willing to make? If you are getting some outside help from someone or some entity, what is your action plan to get off of it? No, you don't want to stay on that forever. You don't want to have a crutch forever. You don't want somebody taking care of you forever. Come on, man. And if you do, I promise, if your plan is to stay on some outside help or some outside entity helping you, or you got to go to daddy, mama every single month, sister, brother every single month, the federal government every single month, the local government every single month, these local charities every single month, then I promise you'll never be successful if you have no plan to ever stand on your own too. If you don't have any plan outside of leaning on other people for help, then I guarantee you, you will never, ever be successful. You understand? This universe, this world, it gives you exactly what you put into it. It'll give you back exactly, and more, and more, and more. Thing you can say, you know, I don't want to get religious on you or even spiritual on you. You can say what you believe. You know, it eventually comes back to you. You can say that's the way God works if you want. You can say that's the way the universe works. You can say that's how things work. That's the way karma works. You know, people say it different ways. I don't want to offend anybody. Whatever you believe, you believe. That's you. But from my experience, whatever it was that I put out, even if I didn't have it planned to a T, whatever effort it was that I put out, whatever it was that I put out into the world, whenever I reach back and gave somebody some advice, or I made a phone call for this person, or I talked this person through some steps to get something, or I gave this person X, Y, Z to get this, that, and the third, whatever it was. Whatever it was, whenever it was I helped somebody, or whenever I try to motivate people to look inside themselves and do that thing that they pretty good at to make some extra money, or when I gave a person some extra time to take care of some personal matters without fulfilling obligations to me, or when I forgave obligations that were due to me. You understand? Things always seem to work out for the better. Okay, on the flip side of that, when I wasn't in the space that I am now, when I was doing things that I had no business doing, being selfish, meaning being selfish, not illegal activities. I mean being selfish. When I was being selfish, only looking out for me, only trying to get money for me, not sharing information, just not paying it forward, When I was not doing those type of things, then life was different. Life seemed to always be a chore. Things seemed to be real hard to accomplish. Every time I tried to go through a door, it was always slammed shut in my face. So I always, till I found the true keys in life, was to put forth more effort, give more. And when I started giving more, I started getting more. Right? But feeling sorry or feeling pity for myself never ever crossed my mind, never ever fit into that equation. And it never will. And it never will. And it shouldn't for you either. So, message for the day at 4:35 a.m. Saturday morning is don't feel sorry for yourself. Throw your pity party, quick, fast, in a hurry. Get it over with. Continue working your plan. Continue working your plan. Okay, start writing your plan. Start writing your plan. Okay, start brainstorming your plan. Then start taking notes on your plan. Then start writing your plan. And then start acting out your plan. That's it for me, family. Y'all have a great day today. Take care. Be blessed. One love.